Hi there, my name's Alastair Rennie and I play Revelation in Detachment. I remember seeing the sort of call for actors that Chris had put out and I thought the idea was awesome. I thought there's a lot of people who are working in the industry, then suddenly just nothing. So there's people who are maybe starting projects or in the middle of projects or trying to finish projects and they're not able to do that. So a lot of people are probably sitting twiddling their thumbs and thinking, I'm ever going to get to finish the things that I started, or when's the next time I'm going to be able to get creative. So by doing this and allowing, rather than making their short film was originally the plan, and only having a few people involved in that, Chris threw it out to whoever wants to get involved, get in touch and we'll work out a way to get you in, which I think is really refreshing, a really cool thing to do, especially in the climate where, as I say, everyone's stuck at home and they're probably just glued to the screen watching box sets, or it's maybe got to a point where they're bored and they're just staring at the walls and want to do something different and be creative. So it gave us a chance to be a little bit creative, and Chris was good because he gave people the opportunity to be like, well, what kind of character would you like to play? So you had a bit of creative control with things. You got to come up with your character name and put a bit of thought into the story about your character, so you can be like, well, what kind of scenes would you like to do and where do you see your character going? So it wasn't just a case of there's something to do, go and record that, there's your lines or whatever. It was it was like a conversation, and you were able to be creative together, which was really cool because it lets people again maybe try something they've not done before, or if there's a particular type of character they really wanted to play and they've never had the chance to do it, and it gives them the chance to sort of exercise their acting muscles a little bit doing that, which is pretty cool. Just the thing as well of I think it's quite cool. Obviously you watch it all and the footage will be really different, and because some people might have decent equipment, other people are maybe just using their phones. But I think, although it might not sort of match up visually, I think that sort of adds to it, because it's like, well, here's a product of this period of this year where no one could really do anything, but yet we have went and sort of put this together, and that's quite exciting. That's quite cool. In terms of filming, I only had maybe a couple of bits to film, sort of as inserts. I think the main kind of problem, filming it's fine, but it was just the street I live in, whenever anyone's bored they would just cut the grass, so it's just trying to time it between people sort of cutting the grass and making sure I had the house quiet as well, no one was barging into the room I was filming in or making noises or anything like that, or interrupting anything. But yeah, apart from that I didn't have too many issues. I filmed a couple of things during lockdown, so I did sort of something before I filmed the bits for this, so I'd kind of got myself used to just doing things off the cuff on my own sort of thing. The part I had to do was, Chris said it was pretty much just improvise something, so that was cool. I was happy to do that and just sort of come up with some stuff, and I think I maybe rambled on for about 8 or 9 minutes and the take that I did, and then Chris just used bits of that, so that was pretty cool. In terms of series 2 though, I think what will be exciting is the amount of people that got involved in series 1, and there's a group of people waiting to get involved in the next one, that hopefully we'll, when things sort of steadily getting back to normal, that we'll get out there and be able to work with one another. Although we've been working with one another, but just sort of over Facebook Messenger or whatever, it'll be good to actually physically work with other people and see more of their characters and hear more about their ideas and come up with storylines together. So it's got the feeling of a big sort of group collaborative project with Chris at the helm, sort of guiding things, which is awesome. In terms of where it goes, I really don't know. And I think that's the exciting thing. Sometimes I don't like to know too much because I like to watch things and be surprised. So if ever I'm working on something, I'll maybe not pay too much attention to the script if I've not got bits like lines in that particular bit, unless I really have to. But so I can watch that fresh as a viewer and be surprised and still enjoy the story and be shocked at the parts of the story. So I quite like that idea. In terms of my character, I think, and how I would react during an apocalypse, I think it would be quite similar. My character will give hope and to people, and a voice there for maybe in the dark times when you feel like there's no one around, but there'll be a voice there, so you feel like there's someone with you. But I feel like I would be like that as a person, like good for boosting morale. I feel like I'm that kind of person. Maybe be quite resourceful with things. I don't know if I would be good at leading. I don't know. I'd give it a try, but I think I'd be better sort of rallying people up rather than telling them what to do. But yeah. But anyway, I'm excited to see what comes from the next series. I'm thankful to be a part of this, so thank you, Chris, for allowing me to be a part of this. It helped with my mental health during this time. A lot of people are probably struggling with mental health. All of a sudden the world flipped and changed overnight, and to still get outlets to be creative like this will be doing wonders for the people involved, I think, and it's done wonders for me, to just be able to take my mind off everything that's going wrong in the world and just focus on this and get excited about this, because now we have something to aim towards for when we can get back out there and film. We have, as opposed to just being this one-off thing during lockdown, it's become so cool, and like it's gone international with people contributing from different parts of the world. So I think with that, it's just awesome to be a part of something, and I'm looking forward to seeing what comes in the future. But thanks for watching, much appreciated. See you soon.